Welcome to Switch Comics. Today I have an awesome comic haul for you, a bunch of cool books, and I had to throw up some slabs for display today because I picked up a new slab. It's been a little bit, but I got a sweet new slab. Good solid mid-grade, but it's an older key. That's all the hints you're going to get for right now. So before we get into it, let me tell you about my giveaway. I'm giving away 3 awesome comic bundles at 500 subscribers. That's right, 3 lucky subscribers will each win one of these 3 comic bundles. All you have to do to enter is simply be subscribed and leave a comment on this video. If you would like additional chances to win, you can watch other videos on my channel and leave comments on those as well. Each comment on a new video is another chance to win. Good luck. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and hop into the comics. Got some sweet books for you, got a lot of cool things to show off this week. So, let's go ahead and start with New X-Men 129, and this is the first cover appearance of Phantom X. And I like my cover appearances, and Phantom X is a cool guy. I don't know, he's a mutant with, guns, like, what else can you ask for? I do like the version of his costume where he's got, like, the black added instead of just all white better. But, it is what it is. It's a cool not first appearance, but cool first cover appearance. I do quite like that he's upside down and presumably like flinging into or flying into action, kind of backflipping into action, I guess. I just noticed something a little strange about that cover actually that I hadn't noticed before. If you see it, you see it. Moving on. Technically I already have this book, but this copy was just a lot bit cleaner than mine, and it's not an expensive key. I think it's a good key to pick up. Spider-Man 2099, number 1. First of all, I'm a sucker for foil, as always, but again, I only paid $12 for this book. This book is still stupid cheap, and yes, I know, a lot were printed, but at the same time, it's a cool looking book. It's a one book that, I have hanging up in my living room right now because it's just a cool cover. And Spider-Man 2099, going to be popping up in Into the Spider-Verse 2, at least, maybe other things, who knows. And this one was super cool, so I picked up Marvel Spotlight 29, which we do have a 28. It's out getting graded, but this is the second solo Moon Knight story, so pretty cool. Obviously not as cool as the 28, but just an additional little bonus, something extra. My brother's a big Moon Knight guy, so as soon as I saw that, I'm like, well, I gotta get that for him. Another book I technically already have, but I think is a good undervalued key. We have Secret War 2, and this is the first appearance of Quake, and I'm still kind of holding out for Quake from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to pop up in the MCU and recanonize herself, because I loved Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and man, I want at least Quake back. I want the whole gang back, but we'll see. I'm probably holding out for a dream, but anything's possible, I guess they always say. But again, just a super cool key. I like the cover. You can't go wrong with a Wolverine cover. And then we have some good old X-Men goodness. I was going to say it's my only X-Men key. Forgot the first one was Phantom X. But we have X-Men 135 here. And this is the second appearance of the Dark Phoenix. It's also the first appearance of Senator Robert Kelly. And I think it's the first cover appearance of the Dark Phoenix. Well, Jean Grey Dark Phoenix, So, and I really like this cover. She's got a crazy look in her eyes. And, and I think this is, like, towards the end. I think she might die next issue. It's pretty close like that. But, super cool cover. And, again, just grab your X-Men keys. Like, if they're reasonably priced, get X-Men keys, because they're going up in value. If you want them, now's the time, because they're only going up in value. And I don't know for sure, but, with rampant speculation presumably, going to be going crazy for the next few years as we start getting X-Men, I think it's safe to say that you're not going to be getting cheap X-Men keys for a while. And then I got a few newer things, so I went ahead and picked up the what's it called? The Good Luck, the one per store unlockable. Because I told you all before, it was, I don't know, 2 months ago, I picked up the Eve one per store, and I only paid $15 for that, and now it's like roughly like $100 book. So I was like, you know what? Boom Studios, it's Boom Studios. I'm going to pick it up. It's cheap. It was $20. Like, it's not that big of a, investment. And so far, I enjoyed the first issue. And we'll see where it goes. I'm excited. Another new book that I picked up, I technically already have this one too, but Nice House on the Lake #1. This one, just an absolutely beautiful cover. I went ahead and picked up a second copy because mine had like a little tough, I don't know, a little at the bottom of it, not too bad. And so, I don't know, I just wanted to pick up an additional copy, which at the end of the day, I really don't think is a bad thing to do. I think this book has a lot of heat behind it, and it's a really, really good book. I really enjoyed this one, and I'm excited to see where the story goes. I mean, like, it had a pretty solid, issue 1 opener. And to bounce right off of that, I also picked up the 1 in 25. So... this book, I have a good feeling about Nice House on the Lake. And, yeah, like I said, I really love the first issue, and I'm excited. I got the poster. I know it's covered up by comics right now, but there's a poster right there for it. Because, again, I enjoy it. It's a solid one. Now, we're down to the last 2 books. And this is where things get really exciting for me. We got one more Raw book and then one more Slab. So this book I've been hunting for a while. I got lucky and it happened to come through the shop in a collection. And so I was like, that one's coming home with me. And it's a pretty clean copy. Okay, no more stalling, no more suspense. Let's get into it. Invincible Iron Man 9, Volume 2. This is the first full appearance of Riri Williams. I technically have all the Riri keys now. Minus, now what I'm on the hunt for is Invincible Iron Man Volume 3, #1, second print. That thing is very elusive, very, very short printing, and hard to find. If you have one, maybe you should talk to me about it because I am very interested. If you don't know the difference, obviously the numbering, but the lettering, instead of being red for like the first print, it's a blue lettering. It's a very minute difference. At the end of the day, if I don't get it, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's one of those things. It's like that is like the golden goose, and I would really like to get it. It would just be a crazy hard to find book to get, and I would be quite happy. I would feel. At that point, I would definitely feel complete. But regardless, let's not take away the joy from finally getting Invincible Iron Man #9. I'm very happy to have this book. Very cool cover. And just first full Riri. This book, all the Riri keys, I think, are solid investments. I'm super excited for Riri Williams to be coming into the MCU. And I have all the books now. So I'm even happier. Now we have the Slab. And like I said, so this was a book that I wasn't particularly looking for. Sometimes you're just out and about and you see a book and you're like, that's a pretty decent price. Like I said, my buddy sold me this one. Big shout out to Patrick. Sometimes it's good to have friends, And anyway, he was selling off some really good books, and some of the books I missed. I kind of regret I should have picked up more books from him, honestly. But I'm very happy to have got this one. So we have, what is it? I'm being dyslexic right now. 194. I guess I should tell you the title. Amazing Spider-Man, 194. We got First Black Cat here. It's a 6.5. So like I said, nice little mid-grade, but what are you going to do? It's a First Black Cat Felicia Hardy, which I'm doubly excited about this one because I've really been enjoying the Black Cut run that's going on right now, written by Jed McKay. That one is a solid read. And yeah, I don't know. I think this book has some investment potential as well. I didn't particularly get it for that reason. So, you know, some books, like I picked up the Good Luck one per store. It's like, yeah, I think that's a good book to invest in. The Nice House on the Lake, it's like, I think those have a good potential of getting growth because they're new, and I have faith that they're going to be good stories, basically. And there's some good hype behind it. And granted, I know there's been talk for years now, I think, about a Black Cat movie, and it hasn't happened. I don't really have faith in it happening at this point. I don't think Sony's really knows what they're doing, other than, you know, they're like, we're going to keep making symbiote movies, I guess, is their plan. I don't really know what their plan with the MCU is. You know, we have Vulture showing up in the Venom 2 trailer. Obviously, that movie's not out yet, so I don't know what to extent they're going to combine with the MCU. If they do, and they bring Black Cat, and Black Cat gets to be in some MCU movies, I think this book could absolutely explode. But again, I think all of that is a very far stretch, and I'm not really that worried about it. This is just a really cool key to have. I have 2 cool Slab Spider-Man books now, right? I think I only have got 2. So I got First Carnage and First Black Cat. Super sweet books. Very happy. I think I like the Black Cat quite a bit more than the Carnage, actually. Yeah, and this is, again, one of the older keys that I have now. Because this is 194, that's 361, that's quite a bit up there. So I think as far as my old keys go, I have Thor 150. I think my Man-Thing, my first Man, not first appearance of Man, but Man-Thing number 1 is quite old. I'd have to go back and look at my books, but yeah, I think those are kind of my older ones, and now I got this one to add to it. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling now. I'm excited, like I said, that's all I'm getting across. I'm excited. I will be back tomorrow with some hot comics. I haven't even picked out what I'm going to do yet. But it's going to be something good. I promise you. I always tell you good books to invest in, because that's what I'm about on this channel. I hope you enjoyed today's comic haul, though. Lots of cool things I'm excited about. Definitely the last 2 were kind of the big ones, for sure. And other than that, it's just a bunch of smaller keys that I'm just happy to have. And, you know, it doesn't always have to be something big. You know, pick up a bunch of little small books that you enjoy or you have faith in as well. And, yeah, you know, you'll still have a pretty good little haul. Increase your collection, increase the cool things in your collection. And that's going to be it, though. Hope you had a good one, and I'll see you next time. Ha ha ha!